Australia has always been known as the land of opportunity, a place where people from all over the world come to build a better life. But something surprising is happening. Immigrants are leaving Australia in record numbers. Why are they packing their bags and heading elsewhere? Is the cost of living too high? Are job opportunities drying up? Or is there something deeper going on? In this video, we break down the real reasons why so many people are leaving, what it means for the future of Australia, and whether this trend can be reversed. Stay until the end to find out how this could reshape the country's economy and workforce. The high cost of living. Why immigrants are struggling to stay. One of the biggest reasons immigrants are leaving is the rising cost of living. When people migrate to Australia, they expect to work hard, save money, and improve their quality of life. But today, many are finding it nearly impossible to make ends meet. Housing prices in major cities like Sydney and Melbourne have reached record highs. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Sydney now exceeds $600 per week, forcing many immigrants into overcrowded living conditions. Even in smaller cities, rent has surged, making it difficult for newcomers to secure affordable housing. Beyond housing, daily necessities have become unaffordable for many. Groceries, transportation, and healthcare costs continue to rise, stretching household budgets to the limit. Immigrants who expected a better life often find themselves struggling just to cover basic expenses. For many, the financial pressure is simply too much. They arrive in Australia with hopes of building a future, only to realize that their income doesn't go as far as expected. Faced with high costs and little financial relief, thousands are making the difficult decision to leave in search of a more affordable lifestyle elsewhere. The job market is tougher than ever. Australia's job market has become increasingly competitive, making it difficult for immigrants to secure well-paying jobs. Many arrive with skills and qualifications, only to discover that Australian employers prefer candidates with local experience. Some industries have been hit harder than others. While fields like healthcare and engineering still have demand for skilled workers, other sectors are struggling. The rise of automation, economic downturns, and the increasing number of local job seekers mean that immigrants face more competition than ever before. One of the biggest challenges is qualification recognition. Many immigrants arrive with degrees and certifications from their home countries, only to find that they are not recognized in Australia. This forces highly skilled professionals into low-paying jobs, significantly lowering their quality of life. Even those who secure jobs often find themselves overworked and underpaid. Many immigrants take on multiple jobs to survive, leaving them exhausted and questioning whether staying in Australia is worth it. With better job prospects in other countries, many are choosing to leave in search of greater financial stability. Mental health struggles and social isolation. Moving to a new country is an exciting adventure, but it also comes with challenges. For many immigrants, the emotional toll of adapting to a new culture, finding work, and living far from family leads to stress, anxiety, and depression. Many immigrants struggle with a sense of isolation. Without strong community support, it's easy to feel disconnected and alone. The feeling of being an outsider, combined with the pressures of work and financial stress, can quickly take a toll on mental health. For those who leave family behind in their home countries, loneliness can become overwhelming. Video calls and social media help, but they are no replacement for physical connection. Some immigrants find themselves stuck in a routine of work and survival, with little opportunity to build meaningful relationships. When faced with long-term stress and emotional hardship, many decide that Australia is not the right place for them. Seeking a more supportive and familiar environment, they choose to leave in pursuit of a better quality of life elsewhere. Tougher immigration policies are pushing people out. In recent years, Australia's immigration policies have become more restrictive, making it harder for people to stay long-term. The path to permanent residency has become increasingly difficult, leaving many immigrants in a state of uncertainty. Visa requirements have tightened, with longer wait times and stricter eligibility criteria. Skilled worker visas, once a common route for immigrants, are now harder to obtain unless applicants have specific expertise in high-demand fields like medicine or technology. Family sponsorship has also become more challenging, separating loved ones and making it harder for immigrants to feel settled in Australia. Many who had planned to bring their families over now find themselves stuck between two worlds, unable to move forward. For those on temporary visas, the uncertainty is overwhelming. Without a clear path to permanent residency, many decide to leave before they are forced out. The constant anxiety of visa renewals and policy changes is simply too much to bear. As immigration policies continue to evolve, the number of people leaving is expected to rise. Many are already looking at alternative destinations where the immigration process is easier and more welcoming. The brain drain. Even Australians are leaving. It's not just immigrants who are leaving. Many Australians are choosing to move abroad in search of better opportunities. Skilled professionals in industries like healthcare, engineering, and technology are relocating to countries such as Canada, the UK, and the United States, where salaries are higher and career growth is more promising. The cost of living is a major factor. Even for Australians, salaries often don't keep up with expenses, leading many to seek a better work-life balance elsewhere. Countries with lower living costs and higher wages are becoming attractive alternatives. This brain drain could have serious consequences for Australia's economy. If the country continues to lose skilled workers, industries will face shortages, innovation will slow, and businesses may struggle to compete on a global scale. The combination of immigrants leaving and locals seeking opportunities abroad paints a concerning picture for Australia's long-term economic future. The future of Australia. What happens next? With so many people leaving, Australia faces some tough questions. Will the government take action to lower the cost of living? Will immigration policies become more flexible? Can businesses attract and retain skilled workers? If these issues are not addressed, Australia could face a major labor shortage, increased economic strain, and a loss of cultural diversity. The country has long benefited from a strong immigrant population, and without them, the workforce and economy could suffer. At the same time, Australia has the potential to turn things around. If housing affordability improves, job opportunities expand, and immigration policies become more welcoming, the trend of people leaving could slow down. The question remains, will Australia make the necessary changes? Or is this the beginning of a long-term shift away from being a top immigration destination? What do you think? Is Australia still the dream destination for immigrants? Or has it become too difficult to stay? Do you believe the government will step in and make changes, or will this trend continue? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into global migration trends. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.